Hello, and welcome to another episode of Craftaway with me, BullyBait. We have been working out here in the community market district the last couple of episodes, and we're going to be doing the same today. I really want to get this project, just completed and all done. That way we don't have to worry about it anymore, and people can come out here and start building shops and stuff, and we can start making some money, because, we love that money. All right, but last episode, we put in these walls and these towers and these big archways, and I think they came out looking really good. I'm really liking this area. It's looking really good. We also expanded out the land here. It was a 27 by 27 cobblestone square, and we added it out. Now it's 42 by 42 out to the edge of the grass. But we're going to be doing a little something different today. Here's a map of what we've got completed so far. And I think it's coming out pretty good. You got the beacon up there. That's got to come down. But that's not that big of a deal. Something we want to do is go through and shape this island into more of a shape. Now, the two ends with the archways on it, this one here and this one here. What we're going to do is they're going to be the longer edges. So this edge is going to come in right here. I'm going to try to do this with the game. I'm on the controller, so joysticks are a little bit touchy. So we're going to come in here. I want to maybe cut off a little bit of this. I might not have to, but we're going to work on the long ends first. And it's going to sort of stick out way out like this on this edge. And then it's going to come back in here. And then this end is going to be a little bit longer than the sides here. It's going to be pretty close here on the sides. And this edge is going to come out just a little bit, not as far as this one. This one edge is going to be much farther out than this one. So this is going to be a little bit off center or so. I want to sort of be this gate to be the center-ish, kind of. It's not really a gate, just big archway. So our goal for today's episode is really to expand out this island a whole bunch and really get the good shape of it in. And I kind of want to maybe start adding in plotting out where I'm going to put a few of the features that are going to be up here, because we can't just have big open area. We got to put in some stuff, bunch of aesthetic things. We're going to put in some really nice market stalls, some that are way better than the ones that are in town, and that's due to scale. Like out here, is way more fantasy based, or at least there's more fantasy influence, whereas in town there's a very structural, medieval, but still sort of fantasy touch to it. Like there's like a fantasy touch to the community town, spawn town. But like out here is really going to be whatever your island wants. You want your island to be, that it can be that. So I believe. If you wanted to, I'm trying to do this without giving away any spoilers. Let's see. Well, anyway, so if you wanted to build some kind of island and you wanted it to be themed out, so let's say you wanted to sell sand, so you could build a giant island out in the middle of that way somewhere with a big building on top of it, and you could have your island made out of sandstone. It wouldn't matter even if since this one's going to be made out of like stone and andesite, I think. For the most part, I believe. And then, you could have them out wherever you want. That's going to be the plan. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is what we need to do. I just need to get out here and get building. So why don't I just get started on shaping this? I don't think I'm gonna time lapse this part, because it's gonna be a lot of trial and error, and it's just not gonna be worth it. But I'll check back with a progress update once we get some more of it done. How's that sound? All right. See you in a bit. Okay, so a little bit of a progress update for you guys. I have been working out here, and I've gotten quite a bit of the outline done. Actually, the entire outline for the island is done. It's not the like 100% final shape, because once we, you know, do the bottom and stuff and we terraform the edges, things could go in, things could go out, but you can see it on the island, on the map all the way over there. This is the basic shape. It's kind of like a champagne bottle almost, or a like Star Destroyer from Star Wars. That kind of a shape. We're going to have bridges coming off of all the sides here, and then they're going to go out to the islands. But we still have lots to do before we can get to that. I am really afraid, actually, of how much grass blocks this, how many grass blocks this used. Used almost an entire inventory full of grass blocks, just to get this shape in. I'm pretty nervous as to how much dirt I have, and hopefully I don't like get to the last 10 blocks and run out or something. But we got a lot of dirt we still need. So I'm gonna use basically all that I've got. We got 5 shulker boxes here and some more over here, not a whole ton. I think I have a little bit more dirt, but not a whole lot. So we might end up having to go and get more dirt by the end of this episode, but hopefully I have enough to fill all of this in. So that's going to be my next project. I'm going to get to that, and I will see you guys when that is all done. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we got the whole island filled in, and it's just turning from dirt to grass now in some spots. But what we really need to do now is go ahead and expand out these layers here. So like this layer here where it goes up, we have to expand that out to the area and sort of expand the roads down out this direction to the edges of the island, and sort of terraform the top part from here up. A lot of this I think might end up being, you know, I might like dig out a bunch of this just to give the edge some more shape so it's not super smooth all the way around, because it wouldn't be. We also have to get set up for the bridges and start putting in some plot areas, like not like plots, but like where I'm gonna put like if there's gonna be a planter here with a tree in it, I want to put that planter in here. That's what I mean. There's gonna be one building. Want to say, is this the long end? It looks like it is. I want to say over here or over here. And that's just gonna have the map in it. That's gonna be it for this area. There's gonna be like a couple of things, like I want to have like a gazebo maybe, and some fountains. We have to put on the bridges, some of the bridges anyway. We have to put in the roads, and I want to put in some market stalls. Other than that, I think we're about ready to get going. So I'm gonna get some materials together. I'm gonna get started on making some plots areas, and I will see you guys in a little while. Okay, guys, I think I need to give you a bit of a update, a little bit of a progress update. This is what I wanted to do in this cut there that we just had. I gotta get rid of that spider. All right, this is what the kind of stuff I wanted to do. You know, put in hills, extend out some roads type thing, fill in this what was a pancake of an island and kind of give it some life. You know what I mean? This is the kind of stuff that I wanted to do. This is the kind of stuff I ended up doing. Oh no. I put my head down. You ever get into that where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna build for a little while. You put on some music and you get down to doing some stuff and you just start measuring things out and things just appear. You get what I'm saying? All right, so let's start. let's start with where I wanted to start, and then we'll go to where I actually started. So this is the area I wanted to do, and this is what I call the low side. So there are 4 sides to this island, ends, 4 ends to the island. There's the long end, which is that one over there. There's the short end, which is that one over there. There's the low end, and then there's the high end. And let's go over to the map. We'll just look at that real quick so you understand exactly what I'm talking about. So there's the long end and the short end, and those have the archways on them, and those are those 2 opposite sides. Then there's the high side and the short side, or the low side, the high side and the low side. And basically that's how I'm going to terraform them. So this one, the road goes down from the circle, and on this side it's going to come up from the circle. And that's basically what I'm talking about. So let's go over here again. So what I wanted to do is this low end, and I really wanted to put in this sort of half spiral staircase that goes down. And what I noticed, originally I was just going to have one bridge coming from here, and the edging isn't done. Edge is not permanent. So anywhere you see an edge, it's not done. You get down here and you sort of come off this way, and what I wanted was one bridge going off in this direction, but it felt weird when you come down this way. If there was a bridge to come off, it would come off in that direction. Which is not the direction I wanted it to. So to give it a little bit more balance, what we're going to do is we're going to have one bridge going this way off the low end and this way off the low end. And I added in, so to get this, I needed to know kind of where these market stalls would be. Originally, this was going to go straight. It wasn't going to have this sort of half spiral. It was just going to go straight, but I sort of thought about putting one here. And when I did that, this idea, this grouping up here came to my mind. And I was like, okay, I kind of want to do this, so then we could have this staircase kind of spiraled down. And I kind of got that going, but I didn't know where I wanted this one to be and how much room I would need to make it. So I started to sort of think my way back through. I'm like, well, okay, I need one here, but I also kind of want a fountain. And anyway, I worked my way all the way back, and this is where we ended up starting. Because this is one of the larger market stall areas that I wanted to build. This sort of S shape here with a bunch of things. And what's weird is whenever you put one... whenever you put an armor stand inside a block, so this is inside this trapdoor block, right? Shares the same block. It automatically like changes to this pose. I don't know why it does that, but there's like a few of them in my house that do the same thing. But anyway, so I started over here because this is one of the larger of the market stalls, and I didn't mean to decorate it this fully. I was just sort of like trying to figure out size, and then I sort of did this and wanted to make sure I had enough room under here and make sure it was big enough. So I did some detailing, and then I'm like, okay, we're going to put a tree here, but I don't want to build the tree right now. And then I just worked my way around from here to here, just trying to keep some space and get a feeling for what I wanted. And we ended up with a few more market stalls. There's going to be a lot of these. They're not all going to be white. I think I'm going to go through and change the colors. I'm just using white right now to sort of get a shape and kind of get a feeling for this place. We made some bench area here and this cool fountain. And then I just kind of brought my way around here. And then I built this, and then I could finally do this landscaping area, and I've sort of pushed my way out this way. And now we can go and do like a cool flyover. I just wanted to give you guys like a bit of a progress update because I did quite a lot of stuff. All right. So when you... Did it work? All right. If your rockets don't fire, you kind of have to drop, and then they'll work. Look, there's glowstone in the middle. I forgot I put lights in. Now there's actual glowstone up there. That's cool. All right, now let's get back up here. Fly over the area. It's really hard to like fly over this and get like a good feeling for what we're gonna have here. So like I said, the edge is not permanent and it's not even really like the right shape. But we're getting some good views. Oh, there's a block missing. Wow, I'm like flying all over the place. Get yourself together, man. All right, now fly back. All right, yeah. So this is kind of where we're at, and I think it looks pretty good. The edge is not quite right, like I said. We'll get to that more when we start to do the bottom. Like we'll put in the edge first, all the way around, and then we'll go all the way to the bottom and work our way up to the edge. That's gonna be my thought process, I think. But for this, we need to get more of this done. So we're gonna take another cut here real quick, and I'm gonna work on some more of this. I say real quick, but this was like a whole day's worth of work. Putting in all this stuff and just like reshaping this ground, and I had to stop and go and get more dirt, and I even had to buy dirt from Sunfire. I'm buying more dirt. If anybody on the server wants to, you know, sell me any and you're watching this video, I'm still buying dirt. Even though this project is well past complete, I'm sure I'm still buying dirt. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. We're gonna get more of this done. I think I'm gonna start on this side over here. The high side, we're gonna do the high side next. And then I'm gonna be able to finish off the short side over here. Finish off this, connect this up into here. And then we can do the long side. Whew, that last bit is gonna be hard. And I've used so much dirt already, I can't believe the materials we've been through. Like this is all dirt now. I brought another 11 shulker boxes over. Plus 2 shulker boxes from Sunfire. So I had 4 dirt and 4 grass to start. I emptied all of that, brought over another double chest. So 2, so that's 8, 10 shulker boxes, and then 11. So 21 shulker boxes of dirt is what I've got so far, and I've gone through, I don't know, I think 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 shulker boxes so far of dirt that I've gone through. That's kind of a lot. All right, sleep the night away, get rid of this rain, and get back to work. Another progress report for you guys, a little progress update. You got this little baby zombie out here. Okay, he's dead. Now we got quite a bit done. Here's another whole section of the land all terraformed and looked at here. I mean, the edging still, we don't look at the edging. We haven't got there yet. But it's starting to look a lot better out here. Starting to look more like land. And I spent a bit of time over here adding in some more details, some more of the market stalls and whatnot. That way we could get some shape and get ready to go right on out this way. Added a few things, a couple of round stalls over on this side. I think I played with some of these stalls that I was working on before. But yeah, we got this hill coming up. This is where the high side is going to be, what we call the high side. The other side is the low side. So, yeah. Next thing we got to do is head out this direction and do all the land and terraforming for out there. I know it's been a lot of progress updates this episode. I'd like to get a time lapse in here, maybe. That'd be cool. But I haven't had a lot of time the last couple of days that I've been working on this. And I can't sit down and like record time lapses a little bit at a time. It just doesn't work out. So I'm gonna try to get a time lapse in. If not though, we'll just have some more progress update. But we gotta extend the road out to where I want to go. I'm thinking this road is gonna go all the way to the end, and I'm thinking maybe like right here-ish or so we might have a fountain right here. I think that would be cool. And then we have a few other things I want to add to the island for on this side and on this side. Couple things out here, and I think it'd look awesome. I think it's gonna come out really good. It's starting to look really cool down in here. You get the like long layers. So like everybody talks about when you build with depth, right? So like when you have a wall like this, you don't just have a flat wall. It definitely goes in a little bit. Same thing like on this. You know how it's got a bunch of layers and it goes back, and that creates a bunch of depth. You can create depth with just the builds themselves. So like as you look back through here, it creates depth. That wall back there is a lot farther away than this tree that's in front of it. That's a lot farther away than this stand. And as you look through here, it creates things. Yeah, and you can like see bits and pieces of the walls and things. Like the actual walls of this build are really not the details that you look at. What you're supposed to be looking at is like what's going on around you. And then and the walls just sort of give it a backdrop. Yeah. All right, let's go for a quick fly, and then we'll get to building. Get up there. Yeah, it's not bad looking. I thought about maybe changing the colors on these from white to, you know, all different things, but I was thinking maybe I would wait until after I get the trees out, because the white might help a lot with the like making it pop and stuff. It's looking good, I think. I mean, it's only like a lot of this is still temporary. We haven't done any real detailing work. It's just like getting the build together. But now that it's gonna start to rain, let's go down and we'll actually start getting some building done. I will see you guys in a little while.
Okay, guys, we are back. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, look at this. We have done so much this episode. I have to stop myself because I can't believe how much we really did. At the beginning of this episode, this was just a grass square with the castle type structure on here. And now we have almost a completed island. I mean, look at this. I expanded the island out to its current shape. I filled that all in, and then I built all of this topography on top of it, including all these roads hanging out to the edges. And And all of this detailing in here, which really isn't done yet. We got to go through and like touch everything up, change out some stuff, maybe swap out some of this wool for concrete, give it some texture variation, maybe change some of the colors. We obviously have to fill in all of those stalls with all the cool things that I want to put in there. There's lots of other detailing going on, but look at this. So it's all done. We got all of this really, really cool topography and places for us to like build structures. And let's go for a fly and go just see what this looks like. Only almost see something. Problem is like this thing is really easy to lose in the sky. It seems weird for something that's almost like 300 blocks long, but like you can lose this thing. You fly away from it too far and you'll never find it again. As you can see, there's all of this here. We had to fill it all back in. I'm gonna have to go through and remove a lot of this. It's all really, really dark, and it's just gonna end up as a mob catcher. So I think what I'll do is remove a lot of this under stuff once we get going. Next episode, what I want to do is, oops, I'm all out of rock. I want to do all of the edging and fix all of this stuff so that it's all like rounded around, and anything that comes up to the edge has a actual like I guess finish to it before it wraps down and starts to go down to the bottom point of the island. But it's starting to come out really good. I'm really, really, really happy with how this is working out. Here and see some more stuff. So what we're gonna do over here, my plan is to, because this is the newer area, and this area continues up and off to the point. What I want to do is maybe put in like a fountain here, and we'll have some like viewing stations off to each side. So there'll be like a little road area that comes off of this corner, comes over here, and then there'll be like a little spot right here to stand, and you'll be able to see out this way. And the same thing on the other side, sort of like a just like a viewing area. And then off the road will continue this way, and then this is where another bridge will be. So there'll be a bridge heading off in this direction. So from what I can tell, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 bridges, I think, coming off the main island here. That's plenty. That should be more than enough for our team of guys here to like put out their stores and get a bunch of stuff going, and then we can interlink them. It's gonna be lots of fun. I can't wait to build like out there and have everybody else in here. I'm 90% sure nobody has found this build yet. If anybody has found it, they've definitely not said anything, and I'm super happy about that. I'm trying to keep it a secret, guys. I want to keep this secret from the rest of the people, and then maybe we can like prank somebody at the end. I think it'll be funny to bring them out here, and they'll have no clue what's going on, and then they see all this. It's gonna be fun. So guys, if you liked this episode and you liked all the stuff we are building here today, you hit that like button, and make sure if you want to see more videos just like this one, you guys hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next. Bye.